What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy ETM Crypto, and I'm here with another video. This one is going to be a very important video, at least to me, because we're going to be discussing a topic that's been within the crypto world or currency world for the last week. Bitconnect. Yes, there's been a lot of different discussions. It's been buzzing, mainly controversy, and I would like to discuss that. I've been looking high and low for different videos that cover the topic of what's been going on. Most seem to be very extreme on one side or the other. There are those that have invested 20, 50, 100,000, if not more. And of course, they want the platform to win, to succeed. Then there are those who have invested nothing, or maybe just a couple $100, and they're screaming, it's a scam, etc. I would like to try to keep this as neutral as possible and really balanced and look at both sides. In fact, we're going to take a look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to try to dissect what's been going on and see what are the possibilities. It's not going to be really deep, but I would like to have a really open dialogue. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the like button. But most of all, please leave a comment. I would like some dialogue. You can listen and respond to a question that may be asked, or, just give me some kind of advice or suggestions, anything that you would like to comment to. Go ahead and do that, because that's really the purpose of this video. I'm going to entitle it Bitconnect Open Discussion or Bitconnect Community, something like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, in case you guys haven't known, or in case you've been under a rock, I should say, in the last 2 weeks, Bitconnect has been hit with 2 cease and desist. The first one comes right out of Texas. I'm going to have the links inside the description. This is the official cease and desist letter from the Texas State Securities Board, and it's for or against Bitconnect, yada, yada, yada. Not going to really read it or look into it. So as of now, Bitconnect is no longer operating in Texas. If you live in Texas and you have been impacted by this, I would really love it if you leave a comment. What's been going on the back end? Is Bitconnect communicating with you? Or are they allowing you to withdraw your funds and that's it? Is there are you frozen until you get your initial loan back? Like what's going on? I would like to find out, because that's kind of what I've been researching, and I haven't really found anyone that's willing to share that information. And then of course, if you do live in Texas, I know this has been going on, so I don't know if you want to talk about it, but are you able to change your state? Use a different address, or are you doing something even more slick or clever? Maybe you don't want to put yourself out there, but I would like to know what's happening for the people in Texas. Let me know how this has been handled specifically with Bitconnect and you as a member or a client. Now, the other one that happened more recently was the state of North Carolina. This is also the official website, Secretary of State, North Carolina, as you can see, .gov. And this happened on January 9th. So it was just a few days ago, not even 10 days ago at the point of this video. And this is the official cease and desist letter. Excuse me. This is the official cease and desist letter from the state of North Carolina. And again, it's against Bitconnect, Bitconnect Ltd, Bitconnect International. And this happened on the 9th. Bitconnect X, the ICO, was released on the 10th. So keep in mind, there's been a lot of things happening behind the scenes, as well as, rumbling within the news and crypto world. So Bitconnect has been dealing with a lot lately. So we have North Carolina, we have Texas. And again, if you live in North Carolina, if you know anyone that lives in North Carolina that has Bitconnect, please leave a comment. Let me know, how have they been impacted? How have you been impacted? What is Bitconnect doing as a company with you? Are you receiving an email or a call or any kind of communication that's letting you know how you can possibly withdraw the funds and maybe even your earnings, your investments, anything like that? I would like to know some details, because that's what I think a lot of us are concerned about. And if you are living in any of those states, you obviously should be concerned about that as well. But if you are willing to share, I would love to hear from you. So leave a comment. Let me know whether you live there or not, or if you just know what's been going on. It would be cool if you guys can kind of keep me updated, because I've been searching high and low, haven't found too much information. So you have 2 cease and desist. Again, I'll have the links inside the description. Then you have the Bitconnect X ICO, which was released. There's a lot of controversy behind that as well, because all of us that live in the United States found out most of us found out that very moment or night, just a few hours before it was released, that it would not be available to the United States. And, you know, of course, more than likely it's due to what's been going on with Bitconnect and the cease and desist. And it's just due to a lot of other things, maybe behind the scenes. But we're not able to participate in the ICO. So that was a bummer for a lot of us thinking of doing that. And as of now, I went to, let's go ahead and look at it together. The Bitconnect Twitter. This is their, I'm assuming this is their official Twitter feed. They're not verified, but it looks like everyone, you know, responds to this as being the go-to place. So I'll just put that out there. And this is about 4 hours ago. It says, due to technical difficulties, the Bitconnect X ICO will not be open on January 14th. This is January 15th, by the way. I will be uploading the video as soon as it's done. So they won't be open tomorrow. And it says you will not be able to log in to the dashboard. The following day, we will reopen, so they'll be open on the 17th, allowing new registrations and offering twice as much Bitconnect X to be purchased. All right, so that's cool. You know, it really doesn't concern us or concern anyone living in the U.S. too much. Of course, you know, I'm not going to get into it, but there are people claiming that they're able to participate by doing certain things, etc. But that's been the latest from Bitconnect. The other thing was that the website has been down for like the past 2 days. It's been up and down, off and on. There's been a lot of things going on. And the communication that we have received is that it's been under extreme DDoS attacks. So the website has been overloaded. The servers have been overloaded, worked. I guess people are attempting to hack it. Been a lot of rumors. Some are saying that it's the competitors, the other lending platforms that are trying to shut down Bitconnect for obvious reasons, right? And then some have said it's actually the government, you know, the cease and desist people or people attached or connected to that. They're trying to shut down Bitconnect because they realize that they may not have a strong case to just get them to completely shut down from the United States. So what better way to do it than, you know, doing something really underhanded and malicious? I don't know. You can never really say. You can't put anything past anyone these days. That's all I'll put out there. But in either case, the website is actually back up. And they now have a verification at the very beginning when you try to sign into the website. So you now have to go ahead and just click the, you know, reCAPTCHA, which will then bring you to the website. So as of this video, the website is back up and running. I did log into it earlier. I'm not going to do that right now, but, you know, I logged in, and plus I don't have my phone on me. So, yeah, but, you know, I was able to log in just a few moments ago. So also as a disclosure, as, man, I need some water. As a disclosure, I only invested $100 into this platform. I just want to put that out there because I don't want you guys to think that I'm someone who's, you know, has like $100,000 or more. And so I want this platform to win. Otherwise I lose. Nor do I want you to think I'm a hater or a naysayer, someone that just hates seeing people get wealthy. You know, I'm jealous or anything like that. So I'm right in between. I'm in the middle. I only invested about $100, and it's because I like to diversify everything that I do. My portfolio, my investments. I mean, everything, man. If you're an entrepreneur, like I've been working at home for over 6 years now, and the worst number is 1. And when you have all your money in one bank account, if anything happens, you're finished. You know, if you have all your money, even like PayPal, man, I'll put it out there. I have several PayPal accounts. I'm not going to get into that. But anyways, I learned the hard way. The worst thing you could ever do is use just one thing when it comes to money, especially. So, of course, I like to diversify. With that said, I tested out Bitconnect. I've only been on the platform for a little over a week now, not that long at all. And so that's why I'm interested, of course. But at the same token, I do want to be as real as possible and find out what is going on. And I would like to have this discussion with the community. Speaking of which, I'm going to take a look at some of the top dogs within the Bitconnect community. These are guys that were heavily promoting this platform, and or they're just known because, you know, they've been a part of it since the beginning or very early on. One of the top guys is Trevon James. He's still talking about Bitconnect, which is a good sign. This is about 3 hours ago. And, well, no, this is 6 hours ago. He says, funny how Bitconnect is back and functioning better and faster than ever. So Trevon seems to be still heavily a part of it. He's still talking about it. That's a good sign. If we go to his YouTube channel, we can see that he has videos. Let's see. What's the last video he did? He did Bitconnect X. He did kind of touch on it there. He has a video from yesterday. I think it was this video or this video where he mentions Bitconnect and he talks about it. So he's still talking about Bitconnect, and that's pretty good. That's always a good sign. Then let's go to CryptoNick, another guy who's well known in the crypto community, specifically with Bitconnect. And we can see just a day ago, he did a video. Is Bitconnect pulling an exit scam? Site apparently down. And I did watch this video. If you haven't, go ahead and watch it. He discusses, oh, I thought I was subscribed to him already. Boom, go ahead. And I just subscribed. But he discusses his thoughts on what's been going on. Of course, the site is now back up and running, but he sounds very positive about it and so on and so forth. Let's see who else. Now, this is where, at least in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but this is where it gets a little, I guess you could say funny, for lack of a better term. By the way, this channel, as you guys probably can see, is brand new, so I haven't really been active on it as much as I would like. I'm going to probably call this Crypto Talk and label it Bitconnect. And I'm going to have continuous videos like this where we just talk about crypto and what's been going on in the world of crypto. So this is probably going to be episode 1 of Crypto Talk, Bitconnect. And so with that said, please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the sub button, comment below. Let me know what's going on, especially with the topic at hand. So going back to this channel, there's a guy named Craig Grant. That's what I wanted to do. So I came here to actually see Craig Grant. And you can see I'm already subscribed to him. Now, here's the interesting thing with Craig Grant. He's probably one of the biggest promoters of Bitconnect. And to my understanding, Trevon is actually signed up under him as an affiliate. Like Craig is Trevon's sponsor, basically. So I went on here and I noticed that all of the Bitconnect videos were gone. And we can search his channel and see what's left. So as you can see, 2 months ago, really? So it's like all but... I don't know if there's anything left, really. I think like literally all of them are gone. Like he just took it down. He changed the links. He's not pumping it, promoting it, etc. Now I can understand. I think he did a video a couple days ago, right, where he said he's going on vacation. He's just taking a little break. And that's cool. I understand you don't want to just do one thing, especially if you have a channel that covers a variety of topics. What I don't understand is you having to take the affiliate links down, having to take the stuff you've done before. Like, there's no need to take that down. And obviously, I just don't understand. And that's all I'm saying. So, Craig, if you watch this video, please leave a comment. Let me know. I'm definitely not saying anything against you. I'm not one to judge anyone. I don't like putting negative energy out there, especially without having all the facts or considering everything that needs to be considered. But I just found that a little weird because, you and Trevon and a few other guys were like the ones that I first watched when I was studying Bitconnect. And so to see that you're no longer talking about it, that's one thing. But to pull down your videos and other things like that, it's just a little unsettling. Now, what's even worse is this. Let's go back to Craig. There's a guy called Rhyno M. I kid you not, this morning, like today, what is today's date? January 15th, right? It was about 9 a.m. I watched a video on his channel. It was called I Paid Off My Mortgage in 6 months with Bitconnect. Like, I watched it this morning. Let's go to his channel. This guy has 20,000, basically 21,000 subscribers, right? No videos. They're all gone. Like, nothing. And it felt like the Twilight Zone. I kept saying to myself, like, yo, I know I watched this video this morning. Bitconnect paid my mortgage in 6 months. This guy has over 20,000 subscribers. And somehow he just deleted every single video or hid them or whatever he's doing. If you go here, you can see what I'm talking about. See, they're no longer there. You'll still see some results for his channel, but when you click on it, video unavailable. This, to me, is the biggest red flag. I'm not going to necessarily connect it to Bitconnect. What I don't like, again, is that when you have people like this, and I'm not saying nothing bad about you, Rhyno, I don't know his name, but Rhyno M, if you watch this video, or if someone that's watching it knows it, share it with him, get in touch with him, because this is what I don't like when it comes to communities. When things are happening, especially the guys that are at the top, when they just kind of shut down and disappear, or they don't let people know what's going on, that's very disturbing. You know, especially with that amount of followers and subscribers. And I know that when I was browsing through his videos this morning, he was one of the guys that did it early on. Like, he's been doing it well over 6 months. And so he's made a boatload of money. He's been able to have success in it. And I'm sure he has a ton of affiliate bonuses and people signed up under him. And to have that many people watching your video and following you, it's crazy that you would just disappear. And again, I'm not sure what it is. I can speculate forever. I can say, yo, maybe Bitconnect as a company has someone reaching out to these guys, Rhyno M, Craig Grant, and maybe some others, and telling those guys, hey, take down your videos. It's about to go down. And they're like, what's about to go down? Us. Okay, I'm being silly, and I definitely wouldn't like that to be the truth. But anyways, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. It's not cool when these kind of things happen. It's kind of like if you guys are subscribing to this video and you're watching me and I'm talking about anything, not just Bitconnect. Let's say a new platform, and I'm really hyping it up, pumping it up, excited about it. You're joining it on the strength of me talking about it, and then suddenly it just disappears, and I have nothing else to say. And then you attempt to reach me and I say nothing. I don't respond to any questions about that. That's not cool, man. It's not. And that's why I want to be one of those voices that is just very neutral, very neutral. I'm not going to say good or bad. All I'm looking for is the truth. That's it. So do I want Bitconnect to work? Of course I do. I mean, one thing I will say is when it comes to the things that have happened already, the cease and desist, I don't like the fact that some people are just jumping down Bitconnect's throat, especially the people that live in the U.S. If you live in the United States, one of the things you should be asking yourself is this government really trying to help me? Like, do they have my best interests at heart? What's the motive behind shutting down sites like Bitconnect? Like, really, what's the motive? You know, are they looking out for the little guy? You know, like they think we're not smart enough to know what an investment is and the risk associated with it, etc. You got to ask yourself that. Why would anyone intervene and say, hey, stay away from Bitconnect? There's a ton of things that are like destroying our society as we know it. Tons of things that, you know, government really are kind of laxed about. They really just don't get involved in or say much about. But when something like Bitconnect comes around, they're like, hey, guys, we're going to shut it down to protect you. You got to think about that. And I'm not going to say too much in this episode, but I do want to discuss that in a later episode. So that's about it, man. The last thing I'll say is this guy right here. Let's click on his thing. I think he has a video. And this was yesterday. It said it is Bitconnect exit scamming and or DDoS attack. And I watched that video, and of course the video was already a day old, so at this point the site is back up. The answer is yes. According to what we see, it looks like it was under a DDoS attack. In fact, I'll even go as far as to say, look, man, none of us knows what's really going on. We really don't know. But for those that are invested, you want to have faith, because otherwise, why did you invest? There was no reason for you to put your money in something that you never believed in, right? And if you believed in it and you're just a little concerned, then that's natural. That's okay. But there's so many other things that work with the same kind of mindset. You know, like, you know, there was a guy that mentioned that Quickster, right? There was a company that, well, Netflix, we all know what Netflix is. Quickster was a company that Netflix tried to create that was going to focus in, I believe, on video game rentals. Before that company even officially launched, it shut down. I mean, they spent tons of money. They started to reorganize their their company, you know, behind the scenes. They started moving people around. They spent millions of dollars trying to set that thing up. One, they couldn't even get the Twitter handle because it was taken by someone else. And then two, the idea was horrible. They lost nearly like 1 million, or at least close to 1 million members, because they were hiking up prices. A whole bunch of crazy stuff were happening. Now, just about every company has investors, and when things like that happen, they're always gonna be like you know, uncomfortable and just sweating, because they realize like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, this company that I put my money into that was booming is dropping, and the shaky, etc. So this, anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. I'm just just rambling at this point, so I'm going to probably end this video. If you guys watched this video up until this point, I definitely want to thank you for doing that, having the patience to stick around. Again, I am ETM Crypto. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button. Please like the video. Most of all, leave a comment sharing your thoughts on Bitconnect, what you think is happening, what you hope for, whether you're invested in it or not. I would like to know, what would you like to see? Where would you like to see the platinum in a year? And let me know why. You know, if you think this is a big Ponzi, a big scheme, scam, whatever you want to call it, right? Let me know why. And don't just say, oh, because, you know, they suck, they're crooks. Like, just try to use some logic and break it down. You might be able to convince me. Who knows? And that's the whole point of this video. I just really wanted to put something out that wasn't tied to anyone or anything, and it was just my attempt to have a discourse and discussion with those that are part of the Bitconnect community. Thank you for watching. Again, ETM Crypto signing out. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.